Hey everybody, I am Doug. This is Sue next to me. We are leaving Project Lean Nation right now. Just picked up our first week's meals in the back seat. We're doing something. We're doing a 30-day reset. Talked to Tim at Project Lean Nation a few days ago, saying that we're having a tough time getting started, getting back on the wagon. And Tim said he's trying to come up with something new. He wants to come up with a reset program called PLN Reset, where essentially it's for people like us that were sort of stuck in a rut. We used to be rather active, and we just haven't been able to get back into the swing of things.
And now we're rather lazy.
We are very lazy. So for the next 30 days, Sue and I are committed to sticking with the Project Lean Nation meal plan and staying hydrated, cutting out all of our simple sugars. Basically, it's nothing but the box. When we get our box from Project Lean Nation, we supplement it with a breakfast, an approved breakfast, and we are committed. Sue just got our in-body scan, and this is the only time that we're going to be measuring ourselves between now and the end of the program. So we will not step on a scale, we will not do measurements. When we get home, after we sort our food, which we'll talk about in a minute here, we'll do body measurements, we'll take before photos. I'm gonna take my blood pressure. My blood pressure, the last few times that I've checked it, has been borderline high. And I know it's based on my lifestyle. It's based on my probably daily consumption of beer, my high sodium, very sitting at an office for way too many hours a day. So we will not, after today, we will not do any checks until 30 days from now. Sue, what about your in-body scan? What did you find, and what are your concerns, and what are you looking forward to over the next 30 days?
I'm not completely sure that I fully understand it yet, but my percent body fat, according to this scan, is 32.6%, which is quite a bit higher than what the norm is for somebody my age. So I'm 45, I'll be 46 this fall. And my whole goal in doing this goes beyond how I look, which is important to me, and I think is important to a lot of people, but even greater than that, as I'm getting older, I am finding that not eating right and being sedentary. I haven't done any exercise in probably at least a year, really, any real exercise. And a lot of it is because my joints are starting to get creaky, and it's like a cycle. Like, my joints are starting to get creaky, so then I don't want to exercise because my joints feel creakier. And I know that as I get into my 50s and my 60s, it's just going to get worse. And
it's all related. It is tied to our lifestyle and what we're eating today. I have no doubt in 30 days, we're going to be much more able to be out and be active without the consequences that we would have right now if we were to go out for a walk. I know when I sit in my office at work, every single time I get up, my whole lower body hurts. It takes me from when I stand up at my desk to a good, 30, 40 seconds before I can walk freely. And
yeah, I just can't jump off the couch anymore and run to the kitchen. It's like painful to get from a sitting position to standing. It's ridiculous.
So we're on board for this new concept of PLN Reset. It's a plan and process. Tim's going to be telling us more about what he expects of us over the next 30 days, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. But we're committed to it, and we're going to share. I know Sue will probably be posting some during the week, but then certainly once a week via video. We're just going to give a quick update of this is what happened to us from the week before. This is what worked. This is what didn't work. These are the struggles that we're having. And essentially, document the process out there just to give somebody an idea of what's involved for doing a reset. Our goal is to have a different direction 30 days from now than we have right now.
And I want to emphasize that word struggle. Like, I want people to know that I am in no way a fitness buff. I love junk food. I love sugar. I love potato chips chasing the sugar. I love Starbucks, and I just reloaded my freaking Starbucks app, which now will be wasted in the next 30
I have like 14
days.
Free beverages at Dunkin' Donuts.
It's ridiculous. Why haven't we spent those? And so I want you to be able to relate to what I'm going through. I think it's really important for people who are trying to do what we're doing to have somebody that they can relate to, and I hope that I get that across. Like, waking up in the morning sucks, and diet and exercise, not my two favorite things in the world. And so not only are we going to record successes, but I certainly plan to record my failures and my struggles also, because I know that everybody else has the same thing. And so we are all in this together.
And as I said, this is the start of it. This is something new that Project Lean Nation is doing. I know Tim said that they're setting up a dedicated Facebook group for people that are interested or that want to go through this concept of resetting yourself and setting a new direction. So certainly, whether it's, we'll link it down below or do a search for PLN Reset on Facebook to find the group. But if this is something that you might be interested, certainly, reach out, join the group, and watch what we go through over the next 30 days and get involved. If you want to give it a try, reach out to us and we'll certainly talk to you about our experience with PLN or call down at Project Lean Nation themselves. We just came out of there and man, we ended up getting stuck there for probably 20 minutes because they want to talk with you. They want to engage with you. Don't
be intimidated by the store. I mean, when you walk in, you're seeing a lot of very healthy, buff people in there, but they're all really supportive. There's no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. They really want you to succeed. They have great words of advice, and they're all very kind.
That's it. I guess we'll be in touch. We'll follow up next week with our first progress of our first week of commitment. There's no cheating. This is it. 100% commitment. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye.